Will Bitcoin break 70k? Bitcoin is currently around 65k and arriving at weekly resistance. Will Bitcoin break the 70k? If Bitcoin managed to break the 70k, a new all-time high is inevitable. Will Bitcoin break the 70k? Let's find it out in today's analysis. Hello people, I'm the NakedTrader and today I will analyze Bitcoin USDT, Coinbase Global Incorporated, IHRTMedia Incorporated, KUCOIN token, PEPE USDT and Ethereum USDT. If you're not a member of Team NakedTrader yet, would you be so kind to press that subscribe button? And for now, let's kick off with the weekly performance of the crypto market. Overall, a nice green week. We have some huge numbers. 98.6% for HEX, PEPE 39.2, Shiba Inu 36.2, Arrow 39.6, Floki Inu 25.5, Wormhole 28.7, Conflux 21.7, and a few red ones. Monero went down 11.9, Chile went down 23.2, and from the weekly I will change to the daily. Today's sentiment overall red, but there are green numbers, a few ones. Here HEX went up 30.6, Flare went up 4.9, PEPE 1.8, Sei 2.2, Dogecoin 2.4, and the rest went all down. TIA 6.3, Bonk minus 3.8, Jasmy minus 5.6, DOT minus 2.2, HNT minus 2.4, Ordinals minus 3.1, and from here I will go to CoinmarketCap. Currently a market cap of 2.29 trillion with a 24-hour volume of 45.74 billion, and the current fear and greed is 57, which indicates neutral, almost at the greed zone. And the top 10 coins of today are Bitcoin, Ethereum, Binance, Solana, Ripple, Dogecoin, Toncoin and Cardano. And from here I will go to the weekly performance of the stock market. Mixed sentiment. Semiconductors went up. Nvidia 4.66, TSM 2.23, AMD 5.39. Technology went down overall. Microsoft minus 1.69. CrowdStrike minus 4.67. Affirm Holdings minus 8.39, and healthcare went down. Lilly Eli minus 4.74, Amgen Incorporated minus 4.36. Communication went up. Google 0.40, Meta 1.07. Amazon went down minus 1.90. Tesla went up almost 10%, 9.32. And from here I will go to Bitcoin. Currently at the weekly, less than 13 hours to close today's candle. Currently a green week so far. Current price is at 65,623. And I will show the weekly levels. Okay. I will show last week's scenarios and I will change to the daily. What do we see on the daily? We have nice daily gains from the drop off to the low over here. So, and now arriving the resistance of 66,900, 67,100 weekly. So the scenario from 2 weeks ago is playing out. The long So if you enter position over here, you're currently about 20% profits. So don't forget to take your profits, increase your stop loss. Okay, so what can we expect for the coming days? I will remove this one as well. So either the pullback with the entry at 61,357. The entry here is currently also in play. The entry of 57,652. Trying to break current level 66,000. And else, if Bitcoin managed to break the 70,000, then I would like to see a test of the all-time high. Pullback with the entry around 67,188. Aiming for a new all-time high. Or very aggressive new all-time high immediately from here. Pullback with the entry at 71,000. Aiming for higher. So 4 potential scenarios for Bitcoin coming days. And from here I will go to Coinbase. I've started this one at the end of last year, December 2023. And as you can see, the entry of $175 got filled over here and went up about 20%. So this was the first resistance and then eventually dropped down. I hope you took some profits over here. And also the entry of 150.12 got filled and is currently in profits more than 25%, about 26.27. I hope you took some profits already and increase your stop loss. I will post the link of the video in the description so you can check it out. And the entry of 104.57 just got front-runted by $10. So if you entered more aggressive over here, you could have had 144% profits. Nice. I will remove the scenarios and I will start at the weekly. Currently at the resistance of 193. That was the drop off to the all-time lows over here. A weekly loss of the range here. I will change to the daily. Okay, I'll add some scenarios for the coming days. So if the price managed to go up from here, then I would like to see a test of the 229. And then there are two options, either the entry at 193, aiming to break the 229. With the more defensive play, the entry here at 175. The aggressive one has a potential first target point about 18%, and the defensive one, then I would put my first target point around here, about 20%. Next one 30. I will pick the defensive entry, but that's after the daily gain. I want to see a daily gain above 211. So above the drop off of here, so we can play the reversal. And else, if the price rejects, then the entry, then I will play the defensive play here between 104 and 118. And if it loses support at 104, then the next entry will be around $72. So 4 potential plays over here for Coinbase. And from Coinbase, I will go to IHRTMEDIA Incorporated. Currently at the weekly at all-time lows. $1.86 is important. That's the resistance. And let's zoom in from here. $1.71 was resistance, previous resistance on the weekly, got rejected. Next week, a potential gain if the candle managed to close above and open and close above. Then the pressure maintain upwards, so might be interesting to search for a position. From the weekly, I will change to the daily. Okay, if the price rejects, then either the entry at $1.07 aiming to go to the $1.46. That's about 35%. And else the most defensive entry, but we don't want to come here anymore. The entry at 85 cents. That's the last line of defense. And else I would like to see a test of $2.70 pullback with the entry at $1.86, aiming to break the $2.70. And if the price rejects at $2.27, then the entry at $1.71, aiming to break the $2.27. So 4 potential scenarios for IHRTMEDIA Incorporated, and from here I will go to KUCOIN token. I've charted this one also in December 2023. And first of all, the entry here at $9.83 got filled. And if you had played this one, you could have had more than 60% profits. Congratulations if you played this one. I will post a link of the video in the description so you can check it out. Nice. And eventually the defensive entry of $8.18 also got filled over here. And this one went up just over 30%. Also nice play. So 2 profitable plays with KUCOIN. And for now I'll remove the scenarios. And let's start at the weekly. Okay. Not looking strong on the weekly. I will change to the daily. This was the drop off to the low over here. The drop off at around $8.20 to the low over here. And now it's rejecting several days on a row. Okay. If the price keeps rejecting at the $8.18, then I would wait for the entry around $4.64, somewhere between $4.49 and $4.64, trying to go up from there. And if it manages to test the $8.60, and then I would like to see a daily gain. And after the daily gain, pullback with entry at $7.77, aiming to break the $8.60. So we can play the reversal here. But that's only after the daily gain. And else I would like to see the test of $9.83, pullback with entry at $8.60, aiming for $11.25. So 3 potential scenarios for KUCOIN the coming days, and from KUCOIN token I will go to PEPE. I've charted this one also earlier this year, somewhere in July. And if you had played the long over here, about 39% profits, and the defensive entry of just above a half of a cent, the 0.00543, got front-runed. If you was more aggressive, then you could have had almost 100% here. Okay, for now I will remove the scenarios. And I will start at the weekly. Also at the weekly, resistance of 1.1 cents here. Okay, next week potential gain of the drop off to the low here. The gain of just under a cent, 0.0091. And from the weekly I will change to the daily. There are already daily gains here. Create a higher high. There's a nice entry here at 0.0088. That's here. Aiming to break the 1.1 cents. And if it fall through support at 0.0088, then I wouldn't play this one as the liquidity is already picked up over here. Then I would aim for the entry at 0.00279. And if the price managed to go up, and let's say test the 1.3 cents over here, pull back with the entry just under a cent, 0.009977, aiming for 1.5 cents. And if the price goes up more aggressive, and let's say test the 1.5 cents immediately from here, pull back with entry at 1.1 cents, aiming for a new all-time high. Yes, 4 potential scenarios here for PEPE. And from PEPE I will go to Ethereum, starting at the weekly. About 12.5 hours to close today's candle. Currently a green week. Arriving resistance on the weekly, the drop off which caused the low over here. And I will show the weekly levels. So the 2746 is important to break, currently rejecting. I will change to the daily. And I will make last week's plan visible. Yeah. So both scenarios are still in play. The rejection here, the entry at 2,388. And for this one, I want to see a little higher, push somewhere around 2,760. Pull back with the entry 2,554. And if it managed to break the 2,746, then I would like to see the test here at 3,058 with a pullback and the entry at 2,618. So this one still in play. And else, if it's a failure, then the entry of 1,934. And for now, I will remove this scenario. So 4 potential scenarios here for Ethereum the coming days. And for now, thank you guys for watching today's episode. Enjoy your evening and see you in the next one. Cheers. Bye bye.